Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Fusion. Last time, we showed off the lone instance of sequence breaking in this game, and obtained ourselves the diffusion missiles. This time, we're heading back to Sector 6 to pursue the box security robot that we saw way back in Sector 3. It's been a while, but apparently the X have managed to track it and infect it. Let's get moving. But yes, checking my stats, we've actually gotten every single collectible that there is to get in Sector 4, which is quite nice. I believe it's the one sector you can do that for without having every upgrade in the game. Though there's still a fair amount of upgrades in the other sectors we can get. Let's talk to Adam. The security robot seems to have gotten much stronger. This worries me. Be careful. We have another problem. Once you're done, leave knock immediately. The SAX is tracking you. Is your objective clear? Don't stay longer than you must. Understand? Yeah, that's a problem. If the SAX is tracking us, that's not a good thing. Of course, this would be the part where we would connect Sector 4 and 6, but we need Shine Spark, or excuse me, the other power-up, in order to gain access to it. So, kinda can't do that yet. For now, just ignore these menus. And we got a ways to go before we get access to where the box is hiding. Because we picked up most of the normal power-ups around here. Just take care of you. I believe... Yep. Dispose of you too. More screw attack blocks, of course. And, right, we head this way, I believe. Still can't do that thing I want to do with that speed boost block just yet. But if we head this way and try and drop this power bomb, we can open the way this way. That was a red door, which we couldn't have accessed beforehand, but now we can. Which is quite nice. And I believe there is... Yep, there's a room here. However, this also requires speed boost blocks. And we don't have enough of a run-up to get to that just yet. We will soon, but not yet. For now, go this way. Don't walk forward. Jump it. And realize you can't even make it anyway, so you gotta head down. Darn. Water. Well, we can travel through the water just fine now. Let's see what's over here. How are we supposed to get that? Can't shoot through this. And diffusion missiles do not work on buttons like this. So can't touch that. However, drop a power bomb. And you'll find there's more of those blocks up here blocking our path. Keep that in mind. For now, though, let's head this way. More bowls to avoid. These guys aren't that big of a deal, really. You can easily avoid them. There's no power-ups around here to grab and worry about, so just keep heading down. Head this way to find a save room for your troubles if you need it. Might as well. Wonderful. Well, let's head this way. Alrighty. And now we find something different. Keep out.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
What's this?
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Whatever it is, we can't get in there. As you need some sort of way to get the door open from that side. And we don't have that. Uh-oh. Another big boom. Ow. Head up here. And drop a power bomb. Meet the box security robot round 2. He's a bit different. Instead of shooting those fireballs, he will shoot missiles at you. And the water is electrified because his organic compounds have electrified the water. The missiles are actually pretty easy to dodge, so I don't recommend you worry about them too much. Just easily shoot them. If you can line yourself up just right, you can blast them for easy shots. And try not to fall in the water. Also worth noting is that if you manage to hold up when you're trying to jump, you will just lose all momentum. So don't do that until you're actually touching the top. Ow. More missiles. He's gonna charge. Ow. This boss can be pretty annoying your first time playing, as well. He just likes to jump a lot, and it can be kind of hard to deal with him. But so long as you're careful and navigate these missiles accordingly, you should be fine. He's gonna bang to the wall here. And now we're working on just trying to break that jar that the brain is in. There we go. Expose that brain, freeing the water from electricity, and Beam Core X. Diffusion beam does not, or diffusion missiles do not change how many hits it takes to break this thing, so don't bother about that. It doesn't up the power of your missiles, essentially. However, got a new beam to play with. Wave beam ability recovered. Beam now penetrates walls. Now, what exactly does that mean?
Warning.
Watch.
No entry without authorization.
Get ourselves that missile tank that we saw earlier.
Authorization.
But that also means we can access that door.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
And we can't head back up anyway because these are fake blocks.
No entry without authorization.
So all we really can do is head down.
No entry without authorization.
Easily can dispose of all the menus here.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Need authorization, huh? Authorization granted.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Welcome to the restricted zone.
Entry without authorization. Warning.
Save progress.
Entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
Keep this area in mind for later. This is important.
Authorization.
Remember at the start of the game when I said Metroids were extinct? This is a problem. If you know Metroids across the series, you know that the iconic parasite look of them is actually just their base form. They become alphas, they become betas, gammas. They just evolve over time and become more and more dangerous. Why does the Federation have these? Just a little bit concerning, don't you think? Oh! What is that? What's going on down here? Oh! Hi, bud! Uh-oh.
60 seconds.
Oh god, not again! When this happens, just go up fast. Avoid the Metroids at all costs. They won't damage you, they'll just smack you out of the way, essentially. Take this door. And that portion of the lab is ejected and destroyed. Why did the Federation have that? Bomb the floor here, though, and you'll see there's speed booster panels. We're actually back in the main deck area. This restricted lab is essentially just right beneath main deck. Keep this in mind. We're going to have to come back here at some point to break these speed booster blocks, but we're going to have to do it from below. So just remember that. Uh-oh. Samus, you shouldn't have done that. You ignored your orders. I didn't have a way back. That was my only option, was to go that way. You may have to pay a price for that quite soon. As you can see, the Federation has been secretly working on a Metroid breeding program. This is a mistranslation. Originally, it's actually a splinter cell of the Federation that's doing this. This was not approved by the main Federation itself. Someone else was doing this. That's kind of important to note here because the ending of this game is a bit confusing if you've played it and then gone straight to Dread. Because in Dread, you're assigned by the Federation to do something. Here, it makes it sound like we're a criminal for doing this and basically going behind the Federation's back to destroy their stuff. But we're really just doing them a favor, essentially. For peaceful application only, of course. Please understand. But perhaps you already knew of this program's existence. Certainly you must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. SRX, a faithful replica of the SR-388 ecosystem. Ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, or even Omega Metroids. This research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating an Omega from a larval Metroid in days. But that research is finished. The X has smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. One? Are you saying there's more than one SAX? Don't be so surprised, Samus. You know that the SAX were reproduced by asexual division. Because of that mechanism, there's now no fewer than 10 SAX aboard the station. Well, that's not terrifying, Jesus. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you. Stop only in a nav room to uplink to me. I don't know how HQ is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Is your objective clear? As much as it can be. Now get going. So yeah, that's a problem. We took care of one of them, but now there's probably around 9 or so SAX just running around. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. Now we're back in SRX. Very far away from everything, but we are back in it. This is where things will take a bit of an interesting turn depending on what you do. The moment we go back to a nav room, we're kind of going to be locked in terms of progression. So make sure before you get to that nav room that you get everything you want to get. Otherwise, you're going to lock yourself out of this. For now, I think we're going to stop here. Why? Because there's something important we got to take care of, and because we're going to be doing a lot of item cleanup next episode. Next time, Let's Play Metroid Fusion, we're going to be exploring what's underneath Sector 1, and doing item cleanup. Till next time, ice out.